University of British Columbia microbiologists have found a yeast in the gut of new babies in Ecuador that appears to be a strong predictor that they will develop asthma in childhood. The new research furthers our understanding of the role microscopic organisms play in our overall health. Children with this type of yeast called Pichia were much more at risk of asthma. Canada and Ecuador both have high rates of asthma, with about 10% of the population suffering from the disease. They found that while gut bacteria play a role in preventing asthma in Ecuador, it was the presence of a microscopic fungus or yeast known as Pichia that was more strongly linked to asthma. Instead of helping to prevent asthma, however, the presence of Pichia in those early days puts children at risk.
So last year we did a big study of Canadian kids, and we came to the realization that early life microbes inside the body, they seem to affect the asthma outcome later in life. Once we knew that these Canadian bugs were influencing asthma in Canadian children, the question becomes, well, is it universal? Are they the same microbes elsewhere? And so what we did is we set up a study in a rural village in Ecuador, and we were sampling the feces. And what we found in this Ecuador study is that, yes, indeed, the early life microbes at 3 months of age plays a big role, but they were different microbes. In the Ecuadorian study, we found that there was this type of yeast called Pichia that seemed to really, if you had it, you were much more at risk for asthma. And this is the first time anyone's shown any kind of yeast association with this. But the one thing that really surprised us is that some people had access to clean, good water, right? And others didn't. Those that had access to good, clean water actually had much higher asthma rates, because they're being deprived of these beneficial microbes, we think. And that was actually a real surprise. You think clean is good, right? Let's clean up the world. But we realize, no, that you actually need some dirt in the world to actually, give you these microbes to help protect things.